A developing story now. At least 5 people are missing and several are reported to be injured in a massive explosion at an industrial complex for chemical production in the western German city of Leverkusen. This blast also caused a fire in a nearby fuel depot. It is not yet clear what caused the explosion. Authorities have told people living in the area, though, to stay indoors and to keep windows and doors shut. Let's bring in DW's Peter Roladal, who is following the story closely for us. I mean, Peter, what more do we know? This just happened.
Right. Ashley said, this is very much still a developing story, and I've been in touch with local fire departments, local authorities to try to find out more. And the reality is just there is a lot that we don't know yet. We know that this explosion took place earlier this morning when a fire broke out at a tank at this waste incineration plant. It's a huge, sprawling industrial park where companies such as chemical giant Bayer produce more than 5,000 different chemicals. So obviously the big concern was there that the big explosion would really send, God knows which chemicals flying into the air and really produce a very real health hazard. But as you said, we don't know what caused the explosion, and we don't know a whole lot more.
And as we wait to get some of those details, I mean, as you mentioned, this is still moving. The authorities seem to be treating it with an abundance of caution, at least. Tell us, a little bit more about the precautions that they're taking in the area and whether or not the danger is indeed over now.
Right. So one of the first things they did was to tell people in the area to stay indoors, close their windows. We know that trains coming in, for instance, passengers there were escorted out of the train directly into a cordoned-off, closed-off area. Meanwhile, we are seeing they've conducted a lot of air tests to find out whether or not, people are exposed to toxic air. They've given the all clear for they gave the all clear for the city of Leverkusen, also for the nearby city of Cologne, which would be a huge sigh of relief for the 1 million people living there and a lot of the other surrounding areas. But really right now, it's all about the weather. We're seeing winds, fortunately at the moment, blowing in a northeast direction, meaning that these clouds are being, driven in a direction away from urban areas. But rain is predicted, and that could mean, at worst, that we're seeing dangerous chemicals really raining down on the people there. So a lot of questions still not clear at the moment.
Absolutely, but what is clear is, we're seeing those images, those huge plumes of black smoke that's just pouring out of this facility. DW's Peter Roladal, I'll let you hop off. I know you're going to keep doing some reporting, figuring out what's going on. So thanks for bringing us up to date.